Hello, my loves. I'm starting this over for like the 15th time because I did not know how to word this voiceover because I wanted to tell you guys how I was diagnosed with PTSD, and I didn't want to say certain words or trigger certain things because I didn't want to get in trouble for posting with certain words, but I was diagnosed with MS in 2014, and I was a few years later diagnosed with depression and anxiety, and then the PTSD came later with those diagnoses, which the depression and all that came with the multiple sclerosis, because I'm not used to being in the house, not being active. I'm used to working 2 jobs, being active with the kids with school projects and after school stuff, band, JROTC, choir, and even after being diagnosed with MS, I was still active with my kids because I was the only parent that they had at the time. So it was just me, and I had to do what I had to do. But over the last few years, with them graduating high school and being in college, it's a whole lot of me being at home, and my husband goes to work, so I be at home by myself. I have a phone, but I don't talk to anybody unless my husband texts me, a cousin call or whatever. But I want to explain the PTSD thing. So I'm just gonna say it like this. The first incident, a guy, we were caught in a police pow out. If you get it, you get it. I don't want to say anything that'll get me in trouble, but it was the police officer and the guy, and they were back and forth with each other, and me and my mom was in the middle of it, and we saw the guy get unalived by the police officer. But we were right in the middle of this happening. We could have lost our lives. That was the first incident. The second incident was me being involved in a robbery I wasn't involved, but I witnessed it. I was there. I saw the guy. He had a pow. If you know what I'm talking about. And he saw me, and I saw him, and he could have easily taken me out because I was sitting right there by the door when he came in. That scared me. As soon as he left, I left. He went into my apartment complex because it was right behind the restaurant that got robbed. I did not stay at home because I knew he saw my face, and I was scared he was going to come after me. And that's the second incident with the pow. I do not like pows. Y'all listen. You know what I'm talking about. But this is how I'm going to say it because I don't want to get in trouble. Saw an incident where a guy was unalived on the ground with stuff and situations, and did not know why that happened or how it happened. My husband's brother was unalived. I didn't witness it happen, but I was there, and it's just a lot. So loud noises, it gets bad to where I cry and my heart races, and I did not know this what it was when this stuff happens. And so 4th of July, New Year's, it's bad. And then in the area I'm in, it'd be a lot of pow-powing going on, and if it's close to my house, I'm in a full-blown panic attack, and it's just bad. So now I get the PTSD thing, that I'm not comparing my situation to the soldiers, but now I understand what it means and what they are going through. It might be something different, but I get it now. And I don't think my situation is worse than theirs, because, they're right there in the midst of it. But, it's I understand what it means now. So, yeah. So the events of Sunday with my car being stolen, and finding out later that the person had a pow on them, and things could have went totally different if my husband or I or my kids had to open that door and seen this person trying to take our vehicle. It could have ended way worse. So I'm so thankful to God that it didn't happen that way, and we're okay. I feel God is going to definitely bless us again with something, and it's going to be bigger and better. But that person did not have to do that. But you can't control these people and what they do and all that. But I just wanted to share with you guys how I was diagnosed with that. And it was years. I had been dealing with it for years. I just didn't know. But I decided to see a therapist, and I talked with her, and she decided that this what it was, and medicated me on that situation. And I've been doing a lot better. It's just around the holidays, it gets a little bad when people are using their pows and doing stuff that they're not supposed to be doing. And it gets to me at times. But yeah. So I am doing a lot better now, since Sunday. And the person that took our vehicle, they tried to make reservations at a casino in my name at the hotel. But luckily they sent me an email, and I caught it in time, and I called them and shut that down real quickly. So, but you know what? I'm getting back to myself. I'm not gonna let that keep me down. I have taken steps to try to get myself back to where I was. I wasn't 100% as far as being okay, as far as being home by myself often and whatnot, but me doing content for you guys has really helped with the depression thing, because I am doing something that's keeping me busy, and I'm liking it. And it took me out for a couple of days, but I'm back. So yeah, I'm going to continue to do what I do. I'm not going to let that bother me. And like I said, God is going to take care of us, and he's going to take care of that person who did what they did. So I'm going to get back in the swing of things. And I'm hoping you guys stick it out with me. So yeah, I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Thank you for watching. Take care, and I will see you soon.